We're gonna stick to 8 to 10 reps. I think that was 10. 8 to 10 reps. We're gonna be doing 4 sets of basically everything. I didn't have much to eat today, and that's why we're going a little more lighter instead of heavier sets today. Or else I would have gone heavier. But since I didn't eat as much as I wanted, we're going lighter. Let's control these. I think that was 6. Okay. 4 sets. Okay. So to explain high volume sets, you want to start with a good weight. Something not too easy, not too hard. Something that you could get about 10 to 12 reps. I like to stick in between the 8 to 10 rep range, but a lot of people like to go to that 10 to 12. So, I'm getting off a topic, kind of. No, I'm still on topic. But every set you do on a high volume day is just going up in weight. So you should be increasing the weight a little bit each set. And you should be hitting the same amount of reps for each set. So if you're doing 10 reps, so for example, I'm gonna do 2 plates on each side to start off with. I haven't done belt squat in so long. So I'm gonna start off with 2 plates, see how this feels. I wanna get about 10 reps. And then I'm gonna up it, maybe with a 25 or a 45, depending on how easy it is. And I still wanna hit that 10 rep range. Usually we're doing high volume days just because we're trying to gain muscle. Like on yesterday, pull day. We did a high volume pull day, for sure. Killed our arms. Chest day wasn't really a high volume. It was more of a...
I'm just letting you know we will be closing at 9. So this is your last hour. We are closing at 9.
There we go. I forgot what I was saying. Let's just go. Yeah, that's about right. All right. Okay. That was really easy. We're definitely gonna be upping that up to like a plate on each side. Or putting that up like a plate on each side. So the point of high volume days is to get that muscle growth. It's not just to get your muscle stamina. I know I said that already. It's not just to get your muscle stamina. It's to get that muscle growth. So, like when we did on our last push day. Yeah, our last push day. We did more squeeze. We did more controlled instead of getting that heavy or getting heavier each set. We did obviously get heavier on some of the sets because that's just, you should be doing that on every workout. You shouldn't just be sticking to the same weight. If you're not seeing the improvement, you're doing something wrong. Whether it's form, whether it's your splits, like your split days, whether it's diet, you're doing something wrong if you're not improving, if you're not seeing the improvement. But what I was getting to is our last push day, we went more controlled and squeeze. So it was more of a form kind of day because form is really important. Squeezing is really important. Stretching is really important. Getting those little muscle fibers that don't get as much love as your main ones is important because they gotta get recruited too, you know? Like it can't just be, if you're gonna be working biceps, you're not just gonna work your short head. Like you gotta work your long head in order to get that peak when flexing. And that's doing hammers. When doing chest, you're not just gonna do lower chest. Like you wanna get that upper chest too. So we're gonna be doing 4 sets on each leg. 10 to 12 reps. Nah, 8 to 10 reps. And we're not absolutely gonna kill our leg or our hamstring. We're just trying to get them to hurt for the first 2 sets. The last 2 sets is where you kill it. Squeeze. 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 What was that, 8? Squeeze, 9. Squeeze. 10. All right. We're gonna do 4 sets of that. All right. So one thing to remember when doing a high volume day, really, you don't want to be taking hecka long breaks. You kind of want to be doing basically back to back because you're trying to get more done. You're trying to exhaust your muscle, not kill it. So since we're going for volume today, we're just gonna go heavier each set. So I'm going heavier on this set. I went 60. Now I'm going 80. Oh my god. Oh, come on. Oh, come on. Oh my god. High volume day means more reps than usual, more sets than usual. We're usually doing like 2 to 3 sets on everything. Today we're doing 4 sets, 4 to 5 sets on everything. We normally hit that 10 rep range. Today I'm hitting still that 10 rep range or more. Like on this one, on hip thrust. Is this hip thrust? Glute drive, hip thrust basically. We're gonna be aiming for 15 reps. This is some heavy weight. And we're gonna do this for 4 to 5 sets. We'll see. So it shouldn't be easy. Trying to grow a dump truck out here. That's sitting in the wrong spot. There we go. Oh, oh my gosh. Oh man, it hurts to sit down. Oh, get my butt off of there. Okay, so we are doing more slow and controlled reps. Yes, slow and controlled, baby. Slow and controlled, heavy sets. Usually we're doing, like on a normal weightlifting day, we're doing not super slow and controlled. It's more of a slow decline. and then you explode up. And there's a little squeeze, but not crazy. Since it is high volume, we're doing slow down, explode up, and squeeze, like a good squeeze, and then control it back down. For every rep, we are not going, like, when it starts to get hard, oh man, this hurts. When it starts to get hard, like for me, it started to get hard there at like 12 reps, is when my freaking glutes just, oh, they started burning. They hurt. But I didn't just power through them. I was still doing that slow and controlled, feeling the burn. That's what's gonna grow them. That's what's gonna get that high volume set. If you're just doing 12 reps, and then you start to feel like a lot of burn, and then you just power through the rest of the 3, that's not high volume. That's just a normal set. All right, this is 3rd set. The 3rd set, we're gonna do 1 more after this, and then we're gonna go to laying leg curl. Okay, come on, feel the burn, baby. Okay. Oh, baby. Oh, son of a monkey. Oh. Since laying leg curl is taken right now, we're just gonna do some quads. We're gonna be hitting that 15 rep range. So like 12 to 15 reps. And we're gonna do 4 sets on each leg. Oh my gosh. Okay. Yeah. We're gonna be doing like 4 or 5 sets of that. And laying leg curl should be open by then. Oh. 13, 15. Oh my gosh. Oh, okay. 2 more sets of that. All right, y'all. Oh, yeah, my legs hurt. All right. So that was another leg day. Damn, it's starting to get chilly out here. I might have to start bringing a hoodie. So if you guys don't remember, on my push video, I'll leave it down in the description from my push, and then yesterday video, which was pull. But on my push video, I did say, I was talking about how all a man's got is his word, and if he doesn't live up to his word, then what else does he got? Speaking of that, I did mention I was gonna wash my car. Not yesterday, but today. She's washed. She is clean. I detailed the inside, freaking vacuumed, cleaned my seats. Just everything's clean now. And cleaned the rims. So that's got it done. Said I was gonna get it done. I got it done. Now it's time to go for that license. If you guys don't know what license I'm talking about, go check out the other video. Go to the outro, or just watch the whole video through. Let me know what y'all think. If you have any questions, leave them down in the comments. If you guys enjoyed the video, leave a like, subscribe, turn on the notifications. Today was a really good day. Today was tiring for legs. We did a more high volume today, so each set we went a little heavier, stuck in between. I mean, it depended on the workout. Like on seated leg curl, I did more 10 reps. Oh, speaking of curls, I didn't do laying leg curl because banging out. I didn't do laying leg curls because it is taken, or it was taken, and now crunch is about to close in like 3 minutes. So didn't have enough time to do that. I got through 3 more sets because I didn't go to the leg curl, so I did an extra set on leg extensions. So I did 5 sets total. 5 sets total of 15 reps on each leg, and it was one leg. I did 4 sets of basically everything else. I did do 2 sets of belt squat. Didn't really feel like doing more, so that it was okay, I guess you could say. For what else did I do? Hack squat. On hack squat, I did 4 sets total. I stuck to the same weight, which was just a plate. Didn't really go heavier on the sets because it was still kind of like I didn't feel like my legs were really completely warmed up. So I didn't want to push it too much, and I was already starting to feel lightheaded from the hack squat, because hack squat for some reason always gets me lightheaded from the start. Even if I'm just starting leg day, it's always hack squat, and I don't know what it is. Probably just from all the pressure being built up in your head, because on hack squat you're at an angle, and hack squat is already hard as it is. It's already hard. So when you add that weight, it's just putting so much more pressure into your head and brain if you don't breathe. And for me, I need to practice my breathing. I will admit that. I need to practice like breathing out when I do my reps. Yeah, because I do tend to hold my breath, just, and then do the set, and then when I get to the top, then I'll breathe out, which is just all that pressure being built up in my head gets me lightheaded. So I need to practice that. There's always something to improve on. If you don't find something that you can improve on when you're working out, then you're not working out right. Like, yes, it is amazing. It is great. It is awesome to have all that knowledge of like, hey, how do I say this? Like when you're doing squat, for example, if you don't find something, like you should always be paying attention to your form. And it's not just squat, it should be everything you do. But I'm just focusing on squat because it's one of the main leg workouts that you do. If you don't find something that you're doing wrong on squat, good, but not good at the same time. Because there always is something that you can improve on. There always is something that you can learn. Like when you're doing squat, look at your form. Am I getting low enough? Am I able to see my toes? Like, are my knees covering my toes when I go down? That's not a good sign. When I point my toes out, it focuses more the inside quad. When I point my toes forward, it's focusing more my outside quad. When I use my heels more, I can feel it more in my hamstrings and glute than when I use my toes to drive, and then I'll feel it in my calves. That kind of stuff. So there's always something that you can learn in the gym. Doesn't have to be squat. Say you perfected squat. You got everything down. You feel like you know everything. But then you go on to something else. There's always something you can learn on that too. And it's not just legs, it's arms too. When you're doing arms, when I point my pinky a little more up, I can feel the squeeze more on the inside of my short head rather than my long head. When I have a little bit of an angle when doing twists, I can feel it more in my long head than I do in my short head. It's just that kind of stuff, man. So tomorrow is gonna be a break day, and then we're just gonna get into another circuit or another routine. So I'll just be posting this video probably tomorrow. Yeah, I guess I'll see you guys on Tuesday. Peace.